TikTok. We've got this lovely TikTok channel, and everything's there. And you actually get to meet Nancy on TikTok as well.
All right,
quite nicely. But
yeah, but with this, you obviously you've literally won in the past 2 years thousands of miles, haven't you?
Actually, probably, yeah. It's probably getting on about 2,000 kilometers. I'm running at the moment.
How many?
About 2,000 kilometers.
Really? Wow. And
I set myself a challenge each year. First year it was run from Bushy, where we are, to the Isle of Man and back, which is 500 odd kilometers. The following year it was go around the coast of Britain, starting in Bushy, go all the way around the outskirts of the whole UK. Yeah. And that was whatever it was. And at the moment I'm virtually trundling across America from east to west.
Running. Oh, really?
It literally, and every day I just keep notes of the times. And I think at the moment I've just left Des Moines, Idaho, heading to some point in no, I don't know where I am anyway, so I'm on there. But we have to have challenges in life, Howard. If we don't have those challenges to say what's the point of getting out of bed?
Yeah.
And I know when you're younger, you have the challenges. You want to become the next Zuckerberg, or you want Steve Jobs, or whoever. I'm sure there are other people I should know their names, but I don't. But as you get older, you suddenly realize the most challenging thing is actually to be the most successful is to be the happiest version of yourself.
Yeah.
You can be happy with who you are and your life. Then you're a winner.
Absolutely.
And again, that's the move forward.
So what's your next big event, David?
Well, I'm supposed to be. Unfortunately, I've got shin splints. I've been taken out of action. So I'm supposed to be doing a half marathon on Sunday. So the next big one, hopefully, shin splints recovered. I'm doing I'm calling it the Shadow London Marathon. Now, I'll explain. For the London Marathon, you go into a ballot.
Yeah.
And there's always more people. There's like twice as many people applying than there are places. So during lockdown, the organisers of the London Marathon came up with this wheeze. Well, we can't hold the marathon, but we'll let people run the marathon anyway on that day, and you run it. And it proved successful. So once they started the marathon again, they said, right, what we'd like people to do is still take part, and it's the virtual marathon. Now, people think a virtual marathon is you don't do anything, but the reality is you do. So I'm calling it the Shadow Marathon. So on October the 2nd, I'm running from Bushy to Golders Green and back again, and the run doesn't worry me. It was the rest stops that do, but fortunately, some very kind people said, no problem, you can come use our facilities if you need to.
Yeah.
It's much harder to do that on your own, because if you're doing I've done 10Ks, I've done half marathons, and it's the crowd, and you're running with other runners.
Yeah.
You feed from that, and you go faster, and
exactly. Yeah.
So I know that it's going to hurt, but I will. Yeah, if I have to walk it at the end, if as long as my shin splits, I can run to start with, I'll do it. But I've got an amazing trainer who is making sure that I follow a prescribed training regime, because I recognize that without that, I'm going to go off half-cocked. I will run out of energy, everything will hurt, and I won't complete what I want to do. And 2 weeks after that, got the Great South Run, which I did last year, so I now have a time to beat.
Yeah.
We have, between London Marathon and Great South Run, we have TBNS, which, for those who don't know, TBNS is the business networking show. It's up at Aston Villa, free to attend. I'm a member of 4N, and so we'll be there. And I'm going to be on an exercise bike for about 4 to 5 hours, sharing the riding with a lovely lady called Sylvia Pole. So if you're in Birmingham on the
6th of October,
why not register to come along? It's a brilliant business event. You get to meet some amazing people. There's an amazing lady who's just taken on the whole of 4N, Caroline Andrew Johnson. She's a wonderful lady who I think is one of my heroes because she's doing something incredible. Well, she'll be there. There'll be Brad Burton, for those who don't know him. He'll be there. There's going to be you're going to be there, Howard, I think.
I'll be there.
Yep. So we're doing that. And then in January, I'm doing half marathons. We'll be doing something. As I said, the gym group have been brilliant. We'll be doing something in Watford, an Endurathon in Watford, probably some point in January again, which is a 6-hour event. So again, free to attend, but come along. What we want people to do, everything I do is about raising awareness of, obviously, Move for Wellness, but getting people exercising. what I love is when I meet someone who says, actually, thank you, I'm taking part because I didn't think I could, but you made me realize I could just walk around a room is exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dance with my daughter, my granddaughter, is exercise.
Yeah. Okay. So do you raise money for any particular charity or charities?
Okay, well, the marathon, I'm raising money for CALM and for the MS Society, but generally,
Right.
and I take part, it is to raise money for Move for Wellness because we have a mission. God, I sound like the Blues Brothers. We're on a mission. But it's not the penguin that's setting us on the mission. It is a mission to open what we're calling the Oasis of Calm. Now, the Oasis of Calm is unique.
Yeah.
And this is where we need people's help because everyone is still stressed. And what we're trying to do is open adult sensory rooms where someone can go along, they're angry about life, about everything. And what we want people to
do. Sorry, David, because you touched upon a good point. I'm glad you raised it. So, obviously, you're here to make an appeal for move for wellness.
Yes.
How can people get involved to support it, David?
Well, obviously, in multiple ways. We have our Just Giving page, for instance, which again,
right. Let me just share that. I'll put the detail. Actually, tell you what. Let me just put your details on here. Let me just do that and share the Just Giving page. Which is that the only way people can make donations?
We've got Just Giving is maninatutu.co.uk, but also go to our website, which obviously is www, which is actually on the system. Anyway, it is www.moveforwellness.21.co.uk, and that gives you more details about it. But follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, follow us on TikTok. There we are. That's our Just Giving page, and there's the Man in the Tutu.
Yeah, you're raising some good money because the appeal's not been going for very long. So it's a bloody good start, but a little bit short 365. But
doesn't matter.
It will happen.
Yeah, actually, one of the funniest things is I keep being asked why a tutu. I know you're going to ask me because I might as well tell you. I was at again 4M, which is quite large in what we're doing, and someone dared me to go running in a tutu. Pay 50 quid. I said, okay. They're not thinking I would do it, but I would do it. And I went out, and all of a sudden, I'm trundling along. I'm getting cars hooting me, and they're going, "Hey, well done, mate. Keep going."
Wolf whistles.
And it suddenly occurred to me, when we're out, we see people running all the time, but we don't actually see them. They're just aware of someone trundling along. And you think, okay, when I wear my tutu when I'm running, inevitably I get people hooting. I get lovely old ladies in bus stops going, "Oh, keep going, young man. You're doing really, really well. And are you running for the marathon?" And stuff like that. People interact with me.
Yeah.
They wouldn't see, and I've been out other times without it, and no one sees me. In fact, I got told off at one half marathon, for not wearing a tutu. It was raining. I didn't need to be wearing a tutu in the rain. It'd be stupid.
Right. I've got a question, David. Morning, Corinda. First question: what advice would you give people? David mentioned some stuff at the beginning. Is it what sort of advice, Corinda?
Yeah.
What
fitness?
Regarding fitness, exercising, because there's so much to talk about here. So,
well, if it's fitness, I mean, obviously we don't know what Corinda's exact question is, but if it is fitness, and you haven't been to a gym, you haven't done anything since school, we all did PT at school, and you haven't done anything, actually, just go for a walk. Just walk. If you want to get slightly fitter, there's the Couch to 5K, which is a lot of people. I mean, Sylvia, who just did a triathlon, her first things were using the Couch to 5K. Find something. Fitness. Okay. So if you're not a member of a gym, and a lot of people aren't, because they believe it's going to be costly, they're going to feel uncomfortable, all these superhuman beings in there. And trust me, most of us are not. But as I said, online there are lots of amazing people. But the first thing you need to do is, if you've not done the exercise and you're slightly concerned about your physique, make an appointment with the doctor, make sure that they're happy for you to take part in exercise, and then just start walking.